So it's been a busy weekend. Didn't get much done. I did get to work on my fence a little bit, so I'll show you that in just a second. I had to clean them up. There was some damage from the weather and stuff, so I had to clean a couple pieces up that were damaged, and that's all. Yesterday, it was actually a nice day with the family. We went out to Stanford, and we got to tailgate for a while and watch the Stanford game and watch them kick butt a little bit, so that was nice. So we didn't get to do a whole lot then. And then today was just a day for work. So we own a dance studio, so we had to go, and we're kind of off for the new season. So we start classes back tomorrow. So we had to go in, and we've been painting for the last few days, and so tired, sore, and freshly painted new studio, so it looks nice. So excited about that. Like I said, I'll show you the fence. Not a big deal. Just had to do a couple minor repairs. That's about it. Started a couple new projects, which I will get to. I'm not going to show you just yet, but I will get to. I'm waiting on a new special effects light that I ordered, and it should be here in the next couple days, so you should see that. And then Brooklyn and I were just getting ready to start laying out one of the monsters. So we did a monster video a few weeks back, and want to show you kind of well, the base of what it looks like. So it starts out, this one, we're using a flagpole base instead of an umbrella, and you'll see it's just a standard broomstick kind of thing from a closet, and that's what it looks like. So we like to name our monsters. Me and Brooklyn, we do. We like to name our monsters, and that guy over there, one of our other zombies, his name is Uncle Carl. Yeah, it's a family member, but that's what he's named, and so I figured this guy actually kind of looks a lot like Scott Squatch if he was a zombie. So JHMDF, if you guys know him on YouTube, I'm sure you do. I think with his permission, I'm going to name this guy Scott Squatch. So that way I can keep track of all the different zombies going on. And it just, you know, if Scott Squatch was a zombie, I think that's what he would look like. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Scott Squatch, and hopefully he's watching. If so, comment below, Scott. Let me know if we got your permission to go ahead and name one of our zombies after you. Alright, buddy? So, a little bit of a busy day, but I did get some progress done. I did get some of my fences repaired. These two in particular took a beating with all the wind and rain and all that. So, went back. I took some liquid nails actually this time and re-glued everything back on, and it actually seems to be a lot stronger. As you see, I did lose one fence post, so I'm not going to paint this right now. I want to paint it when I put it up, so it's just a lot easier to just paint it when it's up, and that way I can get all the way down to the ground. Got another one right here, same kind of thing. So they just needed to be re-glued, so that's why you see all the white on there. I had to reposition them and re-glue them back on. But liquid nail, we'll see how that works. Works pretty good so far. I mean, it's stuck, and it seems to be a lot stronger, but we'll see. So that's it. That was the project for today, was to clean up the fences, cut a couple new pieces, and that's about it. Next is going to be my pillars, because those took a pretty bad beating in the weather as well. So I've got to cut those down a little bit. I want to make them about a foot shorter, and I want to repaint them as well. I need to. I just uncovered all this stuff up from the tarp and noticed that some of the things took a beating, so time to clean them up. More projects. What we'll do now is I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, since it has been busy. I did find a video that Brooklyn and I really liked, and it's mainly the editing. The editing was really cool. It kind of did it like a scary movie. So find the link down below. I have the link down there in the information, so go ahead and click on it and check out another haunt. This one is from Southern California, Woodland Hills, and it's called Fallen Angels Cemetery 2010. Pretty cool. I like it. I really like the editing job they did on it, so they did a really good job. Tonight we went to dinner, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I don't know if you saw it on my Facebook post, but there's a place in Pleasanton, California called Gay 90s Pizza, and It's nothing too creepy about it. It's just kind of an eerie environment. It's an old building built in the 1850s. It was a Wells Fargo building. During the railroad boom, there was a tunnel that went from the Wells Fargo building underground to what's called the Pleasanton Hotel, and that's right next to railroad tracks. So I don't know what it was used for. Some story about Chinese immigrants would use it for transporting something. Not sure what. There's all kinds of stories. But then eventually it was a Wells Fargo, and they started housing, people doing their banking on the second floor of the building, and then as it kept going and going and going, they eventually started serving food, and then as it kept serving food, then it eventually turned into a brothel, and then from there is when it turned into a restaurant. So, long history of the building. There's a story that it's haunted by a lady in a blue Victorian dress that has been seen in the building, seen in the windows from outside. And she was also seen on a mirror that is actually still in the building. She wrote "boo," so B-O-O, in the mirror, and you can actually still see the remnants of like oil or something in the mirror. So that mirror is very talked about. I actually have a picture of it here. You can't see the "boo" in the picture, but right where that red light is where the "boo" is written. So I walked up close, I checked it out and verified it, and it does say "boo." Now it could just be anybody writing it, or maybe they keep writing it every day so that it stays there. But it does look like an oil burn in the actual glass of the mirror. So it's pretty cool. Don't know if it's a true story, but you can Google it. It's called Gay 90s Pizza, and that's kind of the story behind it. So that's it. So on that note, gonna say goodnight and move on. Tomorrow I do have the day off, so there will be a lot of projects going on. Tomorrow I think is going to be the Pillars, so stay tuned for that. And until then, check out the Columbia Manor Haunt of the Day. The link is down below. It is Fallen Angel Cemetery, so check it out. And that's it, all right? Talk to you guys later. Please subscribe if you haven't, and happy haunting.